Hey, my name's John. I'm making this channel because I have been neglecting my purpose for a long time. And I believe that a lot of people are doing that right now. And I also believe that we are in a time period where a lot of people need to awaken to what they're supposed to do. And if we don't, I have this weird feeling that it's going to get super bad if we don't. And I've had that feeling for a while. I think most people do. At the time of making this video, all this stuff's been going on in the news with obviously people getting shot, people getting stabbed. Like it's an interesting time right now. It's not good by any means. I'm not really here to talk about that necessarily, as prevalent as that is. I just think that we're in this weird, sliver in history where the young people have the choice to either let this thing completely sink or do something. And I'm not saying, do something crazy right now. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is everyone has this purpose, this internal compass that's leading them somewhere. And you have to be clear-minded enough and sober enough, mind-wise, to be able to hear the voice of it. But once you hear it, you can't unhear it. You have a purpose, a higher calling. You can't. That's the cost of it. So the cost of you being able to hear that voice is that you can't go back to how you were living before. And this is something that I'm struggling with a lot. I keep going back. My body brings me back to old habits that I don't want to do anymore. But this is what it is. Everyone's built up their habits for however long. It takes effort. It takes time. You have to essentially mine it out of your head. And we have to do it. We all got to do it on a global, level to be able to make any sort of difference. Everyone needs to do that purpose, that thing that they've been trying to do or they wanted to do, and they can't, summon the courage to do it because it's hard. And I'm making this video because I haven't done it. And I've lived, a great life. I'm 23. I don't have regrets because I can't invest, the energy in that. But the time is now, is what I'm really trying to say. I think, actually, I'm not gonna say that. I know. It's the times now, and I think if we all support each other, political views aside, I think we can all really turn this thing around. I just kind of want to make this channel so that I'm not just talking to my friends in my living room about this kind of stuff, because that's a majority of what. There's a lot of distractions. There's a lot of people that are really interested in distractions, and it's going to happen. And if that's you, it's not bad. It's just the reality of it. There's a lot going on right now. A lot of people just don't want to process it, so they'll kind of just bury their head in the sand, and that's all right. But we definitely do need people to wake up, because there's going to be people that don't. That's just what it is. But if you have that little spark of that feeling of something, that there's something more to this. This isn't it. This should not be it. If you have that little feeling, that's your calling, right? That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to be doing, and that's why your life has felt like shit. Excuse my French, because you have a path that you can see. That's what God allows you to see. That He gives you that. But if you don't walk that path, you're going to get tore up. There's thorns. There's everything the forest brings. You have to walk that path, or everything's going to suck. And it's going to suck in the moment when you start, but I can guarantee you're never going to regret it, ever. Because you can't. Because that's the highest thing you can do. Is honoring, the higher power that's giving us these missions, or however you view it. It doesn't matter. Whatever religion you are, it doesn't matter. You have to listen to the voice that's calling you to do something, because that's it. That's the thing. That's what they don't want you to understand. It's so simple. It's not complicated. There's not some golden formula. There's not some course you need to take. Listen to your heart. Go do what you need to do, and do it now. Don't do it tomorrow. Do it now. I wanted to make this video tomorrow. I didn't want to make this now. I was like, I'm not in the mood. It's, I'm cold in my room. I don't want to do this right now. But you have to do it, because you're never going to do it. Because every time you've said, I'm going to do it tomorrow, you never did it. So by that definition, tomorrow means never. So you can't stop doing it tomorrow. You know what I mean? Yeah. So regardless of if I worded that correctly, you understand the core message of what I'm trying to say. Do it now, and we might be able to change some stuff up, So it's my first video. Probably get, 15, 20 views. That's all right. Just looking to hear others' opinions about, where we're at, and, meet some cool people along the way. So see you next time, man.